move our attention now to Penn State and Notre Dame. So, Penn State, Notre Dame. What can I say except two teams that, quite frankly, I feel like are in similar but different situations. Penn State, they just came off of a win against I would say a good Boise State team, not a great Boise State team, but a good Boise State team. So, Penn State, from what I saw the other night, and this is what I've been saying, is that Drew Aller, I feel like he has this ability to. I think he has an ability to be really good. I just haven't seen enough to prove to me that he is. I don't know. I'm just being honest. To me, Aller, he's done a great job. I think that he's been able to get the ball to the right guy at the right time, except for when he's under pressure. When it comes to being pressured, Aller, to me, it feels like he gets a little bit nervous and he throws the ball into uncharacteristic spots, which you can't be doing. You can't just not play. You got to be able to sit in the pocket and be confident and get the ball to where you need to get it to. Now, he's a very mobile quarterback, but another thing is he tries to make these sidearm throws, and he always throws it way behind his receiver, way above his receiver. It's never where the receiver needs it. So if you're Drew Aller in Penn State, and how this watching Notre Dame the other day, Penn State's going to have to figure out, how do we get Aller to complete the majority of his passes and look efficient. You got to be efficient against Notre Dame. Notre Dame's defense is nothing to slouch at. Georgia just figured that out. Granted, Georgia's playing a backup quarterback, but Notre Dame's defense is nothing to slouch at. Again, Notre Dame, it seems like they are peaking at the right time. They, of course, had that one loss to Northern Illinois, and then they've come back and they've looked dominant. So you got 13-1 Notre Dame, got 13-2 Penn State. Penn State, to be completely honest, I don't know if we've fully seen them play their best game of the season yet. That's the one thing that worries me about Penn State. We haven't seen them play their best game yet. Are they going to play their best game against Notre Dame? Or what kind of team do we get from Penn State? Notre Dame, to me, I got this gut feeling like Notre Dame's going to show up in this game and play lockdown defense. Now, when you talk about Notre Dame and you look at their offense, Riley Leonard didn't even throw for 100 passing yards the other day. He was able to run on, take off with his legs and run and make the plays himself. So that's the question I have, because this Penn State defense has been really good. Quite honestly, Texas and Ohio State, I feel like to an extent will be defensive football, but this one right here, Penn State Notre Dame, is going to come down to which defense makes more plays. And quite frankly, I just don't. This is going to be a low-scoring game. There is no doubt about it. This, I feel like, is one of those. 13-10. That's the type game we're going to get from Penn State and Notre Dame. 13-10 is somewhere in the line of what we're going to see. It's going to be a good ball game Thursday night. Don't get me wrong. But, I think, just like the other night, the key is going to be, can Riley Leonard run and make plays on the ground like he did? And the special teams for Notre Dame. Notre Dame's special teams is incredible. Can they come up big again Thursday night? That's going to be a big key in this ball game, which, personally speaking, I think they can do it. I think Notre Dame's special teams can make enough plays and make this ball game interesting. Penn State, I don't have a lot of faith in Drew Aller. And with that being said, I give Notre Dame the edge in this ball game. So quite frankly, Notre Dame and Ohio State is who I think is going to be playing for the national championship game. And whether you like it or not, that's who I think are the two best teams left. And they're the two teams that's peaked at the right time.